What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. The film I will be reviewing will be for Kingsman: The Golden Circle. It's the sequel to Kingsman: The Secret Service, which came out in 2015, both of which are directed by Matthew Vaughn. Now, before I begin this review, I just want to pause for a little bit, and I want to apologize for the lack of content on this channel. It's been a while since I've posted any movie reviews on this channel. It's mainly because I've been swamped with my professional responsibilities and I've been dealing with some personal issues that I don't want to get into. But all I gotta say is that I apologize for not putting up any videos on this channel, as well as my other channel, the Ragin Nation. But we're back. I'm back, and I'm gonna try to put up more content for you guys. Anyways, let's get on with the review. So, Kingsman: The Golden Circle trailers looked really awesome, really action-packed, and the action just looked a lot more stylish this time around. I'm thinking, how can you even beat that, considering the first one was just, I won't say it's groundbreaking, but it just really injected new life into the comic book movie genre, especially in terms of the visuals. Now, I've always liked Matthew Vaughn as a director. I really liked X-Men First Class at the time when it came out. I thought it was the best in the X-Men franchise when it first came out, of course. You know, there are other better X-Men films like X-Men Days of Future Past and Logan. But anyways, he also directed Kick-Ass, which I really loved. It was such a great film, and now we have the sequel to Kingsman: The Secret Service. Now this one's called The Golden Circle, and this one is pretty awesome. I came out really quite satisfied, and I actually had a hard time deciding which was better. Kingsman: A Secret Service, the first one, or the second one, The Golden Circle. I really had a hard time with that. Now, the main reason why is because I think they're actually both the same. They follow the same formula, and essentially what it comes down to is the conflicts. What kind of conflicts are the protagonists, or rather the protagonist, dealing with? And they introduce some new elements into the mix, but at the end of the day, you're still dealing with the same type of antagonist, and that is a really over-the-top comic book style villain. Of course, it's a comic book movie, right? Comic book style villain with a huge, ridiculous, diabolical plan to take over the world. And that's what it is. That's what it was on the first one. That's what it is on the second one as well. And so another thing that they made a little bit different was just to deal with some of the Eggsy's personal issues. And but I don't think that really added much to the development of the character. All I felt is that in the grand scheme of things, this feels very much like the same formula as the first one. And I don't really have a problem with that. However, when you have two films, like, you know, the first film and the sequel, and they're pretty much identical in terms of the formula, I automatically default to the first one being better, just because that was the original. Now, the first one had great characters, great story, because it's, you know, the first one. But the second one, while it does follow the same formula as the first one, the action was just on another level. The action was just, not only is it more stylish, and I just love the way it was filmed, but they just took it to another level. Because the biggest action scene in the first one was the church scene. That was just mind-blowing. Now take that times 10, but throughout the entire movie. All the action scenes were just so well choreographed, so well directed, so well paced, and they just kept on keeping the energy levels up. And that's what I love about this film. This is a very visually driven film. Of course, it's got some great characters, very memorable characters, and characters that you love, like, and you want to love, and characters that some will have to go, and you feel for them. But I felt that this one really excelled in the visual department, and at the end of the day, this was pure fun entertainment. This was a really fun film. I came out of the theater just telling myself that was awesome. I mean, that was really awesome. I just don't know which one is better, the first one or the second one. And then when it came down to it, I think the first one is better, but I like the second one more. And with that being said, I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Now, I actually gave the first one the same score, 7.5 out of 10. The first one is the better one, but I personally, in my personal opinion, prefer the second one just because you know, it's the same formula as the first one, but the action is just like so crazy. It's so mind-blowing. And that's why we go to movies, to be entertained, and this was thoroughly entertaining from beginning to end. Very, very stylish, maybe a little bit more style over substance, but still just a lot of fun, and I came out really, really satisfied. So I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Really liked it. And I'd say, you know, I hopefully it does well in the box office. Bring on the third one. Make it a trilogy. Anyways, that's all I got to say in this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you enjoyed this review, you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. The character that Wu Jing plays, and he's essentially a one-man army, and the Wolf Warrior is a product of the Chinese military, but he can